Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you some new features in Fleetsoft version 11. First thing you'll notice is we have some new icons and some new themes. They mainly look the same as before, but they have a little bit new updated feel to them. So the next thing I want to show you is some of the reporting enhancements. So first thing is the report print previewer screen. The print previewer screen comes up within the program now, so it's a little easier to manage the window of the print previewer. Starting at the top here, you can see the new controls like zooming in, zooming out. We also have some better layout controls here, so you can choose to show 2 pages at once, or 3, 4, to even 6 pages at once. And they can scroll through them independently, or you can scroll all of them at once here on the side. We even have a new search capability inside the print previewer, so you can search for strings, and it will go ahead and take you, page by page to each page that finds that string on it. So you can also navigate the pages down here on the bottom left, go into the first one all the way to the last one. If you have a lot of pages, that's pretty handy. We can even go through one by one. You can select the printer too if you need to change the printer or select it at runtime. It'll just remember the last one you chose, default to your default printer there. Or you can change it if you need to right here. So hopefully that'll be a lot easier to get it to the right printer without having to go under the file settings at all. Also, part of the layout is you can choose with these checkboxes up here which ones you want to include. So for example, you can select all or select none of them and say I just want to print the very last page. I'll go ahead and choose the very last page, and that way it'll just print that one. So if I select all pages, we have some more options where you can now save it to a file or email it directly from within the print previewer. You can also print one copy or multiple copies. So it's all right here. For example, say I want to save it as a PDF file, just choose Save as PDF, and it'll let you change it to a different file name or folder location. And when it's done, you just click on the hyperlink and you can see it saved it here. Here's my PDF file. So that'll include all the pages that you check off to include in it. I could do the same with email. Say I want to email it as an Excel file. So I will go ahead and type in the email address. It generates the Excel file, and then it's going to go ahead and email it, all within the print previewer. So it's a lot easier to kind of manage and to do what you want to do right from the report printing. So another neat reporting feature that I want to show you is a couple more features in our SendTo. SendTo, if you didn't know, is you can take any list in the software that you're looking at, for example this work order list, and you can apply a custom query filter, or you can move around the columns and sort kind of the way I have. And when you have it just the way you want it to look, you can press send to, and you can send it to an email, file, a couple other options. So in this case, I have rearranged the columns a little bit, hidden some columns, and I'm going to sort on the customer account code. And you'll notice when I hit send to, there's a new option to include totals. So that kind of makes it a full-blown reporting tool now. So you can kind of customize the list however you want, sort it, filter it, and then press send to, which you can now use to generate a report which has totals. It'll do subtotals and overall totals. So here you can choose printer if you want to put it as a report, or a file, which is probably the most common, or directly to an email. I'm going to choose file. We'll choose HTML file, for example, and include the totals. You can change the folder location if you want and hit save. Now you can see it generated basically generates a report based on exactly what my list looked like. And here we have totals based on the customer account here. There's As you can see, it shows subtotals, so that would be 10 total here, and then it totals up the cost fields, and at the end you'll see the overall totals. So again, I can, like I said, I can sort on whatever field I want, and it'll generate subtotals for that sorted column there. And in this case, I'll go ahead and I'll hide the customer account field, and I'll sort it on vehicle code. I'll hit send to. This time I'll do an Excel file, include totals, hit save. Now it's going to generate an Excel file with subtotals on my vehicle code column. Notice for each vehicle code I have a subtotal for the costs and the total number of work orders. And then also at the end the overall total for all of them. All in an Excel file right here. So that's the new SendTo features. While we're here, I'll go ahead and show you a couple other new features in the work orders. We have a batch print option. Just click that button down there and you can check off which ones you want to print. Hit print work orders and it's going to print each one of those right away to the printer. So a nice, quick, easy way to print out as many work orders as you want at once. You can do that from the work order screen. I can do that from the employee list, from the vehicle list. Anywhere there's the work order list, you'll find this button to batch print. You can also do the same for invoices if you need to print out more than one invoice at once. So those are some of the new reporting capabilities in Fleetsoft version 11. Stay tuned for more videos about the new features in Fleetsoft version 11.